Great googly moogly. I don't know. That's what I wanted to say right there.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, welcome to the last live stream of the year. Goodbye, 2024. I'm
Good
multitasking.
riddance.
I'm popping out my chat. Hold on, guys. Wait, how come it's not letting me pop out my chat? Why is nothing working today?
As opposed to every other day.
Well, it feels more personal
It
today.
feels, I was gonna say personal, not like it's more. It feels more like it's an
Not
attack.
more. It's not more. It feels like an attack today. Normally, it's just nothing works.
Yeah, and then it's like whatever. But after
Today's
a while, it does start to wear on you.
it's this has been a week. This has been a week of high level like why
Wise.
I got so sick, guys, so sick. Like, did I tell you that I got to 104, Natalie, on
Yeah.
Monday? Yeah. Oh God, it was brain melting Monday, which is probably why the live streams were all messed up today because Tara was trying to probably at like 102 when I was messing with the live streams, trying to set things up so that we could say we're canceling
Oh
today.
yeah.
So that's probably why you all ended up in the wrong place to start with. So I apologize because I looked at it today. I was like, oh no, sick Tara made a mess. And Tara hasn't been well enough to get in there and fix it
And
since.
I did sick kitty live barely.
I mean, sick kitty
Yeah,
still.
Pumpkin was sick and then was better and then started getting sick again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right. Anyways, but we're here. We made it. We're at this last shush shush of the year. If you've never tuned into a shush shush, that you're here
This
is
is what they're like.
this is it. This is it. Welcome. It's a live stream where Natalie and I talk about the behind the scenes secrets of our lives and whatnot and what's going on and chat with you guys. We are excited to say goodbye to the year. We're gonna do the normal things that we always do. Guys, sound off in the chat if you made it and say hi. If you're watching this later because you didn't realize it was happening, say hi in the comments below. We'll say hi back.
I'm not actually going to look. I think from memory I can get everybody, and then you guys tell me if I didn't
Oh
get
my
you.
God, this is
Because
gonna be
there's
a fun
Desiree's
day.
here, Blair is here,
Yes, sir.
David's here, Jack Boots is here, Ed
Uh-huh.
is here, and Toby's here.
Yes.
If I missed you, let me know.
I don't see anyone. I think they're all here.
Thank you for joining us on this holiday weekend. Justin
Well
is
done.
here. Hi, Justin.
Justin's here. Well done. We're all met. Excellent. Now we're all met for this meeting. Oh my
And
goodness.
then, Ed, I'm sorry to hear about your uncle.
Oh no, I missed
Yeah,
it.
it's,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too
it's
busy.
mixed there.
It happens. Happens.
Tara's not really here, just so you guys know. Like,
I'm still I'm still suffering. Like I'm actually better now. It's the
Mighty Guitar Mods.
right. Now it's the recovery of like I in the middle of being sick, I didn't get to like I had to still go to work. So there was no good sleep. There's no good resting.
Yeah.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping all day, but it wasn't like it's really weird sleep. Like it's like I don't know how to explain this other than like you close your eyes and you can still see light behind your eyes. It's that kind. And so like you think you're sleeping, but you're actually just hallucinating for 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's not really body shut down sleep. So I'm still I tried to go see Nosferatu yesterday and just wound up like dozing in the middle of it because it was kind of boring. But I don't know if it was boring or I just was so tired that nothing was going to be riveting enough to keep,
Right.
except for like tap numbers. Like tap dancing, I'll stay awake for.
You can go see that new monkey musical, The Good Guy or Better Guy or whatever it's called. It's
What?
by I don't understand what's going on. So it is everybody's joking that it's like they didn't see this as being Caesar's story in Planet of the Apes, but
Oh
it
my
is
God. What
it,
are you talking about?
it's by the guy who did The Greatest Showman, which is the only reason that I am like
Okay. Okay.
intrigued at all. But it's about a monkey, an ape. It's not
Yeah.
even a monkey, it's an ape. A chimpanzee-ish thing
Okay.
that is a musician and performs. And I don't know if like it's a transformation. Was he once human
Oh.
or what?
I
I don't
remember
know.
seeing a trailer for this and being like, I don't know what I'm
They
watching.
don't actually ever explain. It's more teaser trailer at this point in time too. There's no
Yeah. Okay.
story, but it's like called A Better Man or something. I don't know. But because it's the Greatest Showman guy, director, I'm like, and evidently the lead, it's all CGI, the lead, but like the lead is played by some pop British celebrity that like
Okay.
like I don't know who he is, but you probably have heard of him. Not me. It didn't
Yeah.
get into my.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I love the idea. Oh man, I forgot the idea that I loved. Never mind. It's gone. And like I had a passing thought about it being CGI. Oh, is this like what's that stupid show where they make them wear a giant head and they
Oh,
sing?
The Masked Singer. No.
Is this just a Masked Singer but a movie?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it is supposed to be. Anyway, I don't know. Desiree, you said no desire to see that movie, and I totally read that as no Desiree to see that movie.
Same thing. Same thing. No Desiree to see that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh, Bob Dylan, I thought was pretty good. I wanted to see that too, A Complete Unknown. I'm very interested. But oh, my name still says shush. Yeah, I didn't fix that yet, guys. I'll fix that in 1 second. Normally I do it during the hellos, but
yeah,
I
so I'll wait. I'm holding out. There's nothing about it has been intriguing, this trailer for this movie,
yeah,
other than it being Greatest Showman,
yeah.
adjacent.
That's the thing.
Like, okay. But yeah, that'll be that'll be interesting. So
I'll,
how was everyone's Christmas? We were all sick and I was displaced. Uh, and then my cat was sick, and then I was managing three cats' personality and Justin being sick.
yes. Oh my goodness, you had a lot on your plate.
Yeah, we didn't. I proposed last week that we didn't do shush because I hadn't slept at all because Pumpkin was up all night throwing up, and he would have diarrhea in the litter box. Thankfully, this cat is,
Thankfully.
still at someone else's house because we're not at home. He would have diarrhea in the litter box and then immediately jump out to vomit
Oh,
twice. Each time there was two vomits.
oh, that's terrible. I didn't know that
Oh
part.
yeah,
Oh,
it was bad. And I knew
oh.
we were trending better when he would actually cover up his poop and then get out and throw up.
Yeah, okay. He's like, I'm kind of feeling better.
It was
Okay.
last night he started throwing up again, and I think it's just nerves. I think he's not handling being around the other cats. It was just finally got to him. Um, and the reason we were there is because there were people who were allergic to cats in the house, and there was the availability for us to stay over at this. I was already cat sitting, so but okay. Anyway, I think last night it got a little too much for him again, and he started. I'm gauging it by he goes to the litter box. Does he jump out and vomit? No. Okay, we're not as bad as we were.
Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, it was quite the holiday. Yeah, everything I had planned all this fun stuff. Like, so I was on my own. Brian went to go visit his mom. I did not feel like this is my choice. I did not feel like traveling this year. I was like, I need a break. I need a breather. I need a break. This it's just been a lot. It's been a lot for 4 years. So I was like so excited to have the holiday to myself. And I had like planned, I was gonna do dim sum on Christmas Eve during the day. I was just gonna go buy it and make it at home and all that stuff. And I was gonna like do a cute little like English tea kind of thing for myself on Christmas Day. I had all this fun stuff, movies, stuff. I wanted to go to these places and see these things
I
and like
wanted to go to
play with
places and see
myself.
things.
I just want to spend time with myself. I was building a bookshelf and there's stuff around the house I was looking forward to working on. I'm beginning the project of regrouting the entire house because things are falling apart. And no, I got so sick that none of that happened. It was literally my days were just like sleeping and coughing and sick, trying to move around the house enough to like sort of like this house is falling apart. This is a really misleading representation of what my world looks like right now. It's like everything like just beyond the walls over there because there's the incoming of like Christmas presents from people now that all need to find homes
We
and just
really need to work on getting clean of set.
clean set.
So that we can just, when things are messy, we just
Yeah.
put the green screen up and
I
then
just
just
put
put
the green
ourselves
screen up
in
and we'll call. Oh, look, I got my sunspots back though. That's great. Yeah, the clean set. We're just like it's just this fake behind me. So this is it's been a time.
Hi, Ben is here. He didn't get he worked on Christmas and then didn't get to eat due to no delivery service. That
Oh,
almost happened to us. Like it was the night before, and I realized, oh, we don't have dinner because we're not staying at our house. So I'm like, oh, we
yeah.
don't have dinner. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, we're not gonna have food for tomorrow. And so I
Oh
went
yeah.
and we were staying where James and Allie's house is across the street from a Smith's. And
Uh-huh.
so we've just been you walk over there, you get dinner, no big deal. Like,
Smiths.
what?
What's a Smiths exactly?
Smith's?
Yeah. What is it?
The grocery store?
Oh, okay, great. I've never heard of it before.
Oh, okay, it's pretty famous. I mean, it's Kroger brand. It's big. It's huge.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're
I've never
everywhere.
heard of it. Got it.
Um, and there are Smiths. I think there's Smiths in LA, but there's
Okay.
not that many. It's like
Okay.
a Vons.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Like they
okay,
have like pre-made food stuff and stuffs. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's
cool.
it's just like a Vons or an Albertsons. It's
Nice. Okay.
a regular. Anyway, so we went to Smith's. I mean, so we were going there. I walked across the street and it was already closed. It was 4 o'clock and they had closed. I mean, it was 4:30 and they closed at 4. So I drive over to Lynn's, which is another grocery store. And they were like, as I'm walking up there, we're closing in 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay.
Got
And I'm
it.
just running through
Got it.
grabbing. Okay.
I got this. I will be out of your hair
And I needed
momentarily.
cat food because, oh, we were in the middle of the cat problem where Pumpkin wouldn't eat anything that he had
Oh,
eaten and then thrown up, he wouldn't eat again.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, we were at the bear, like, everything that we had on hand, he would no longer eat. So
Yeah.
I was like trying to find, I mean, this wasn't during this trip, but throughout it, I bought sushi just to try to feed him salmon. Like,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I bought shrimp, some regular shrimps just to try to get him to eat that. Like, it was
Yeah.
also, he'd already like decided he didn't want chicken anymore. He didn't want tuna. He didn't want, like, we were through all the things. It was,
All the healthy meats he's allowed to have. Oh, poor
anyway, it was
baby.
crazy. And then someone else was new was here and I forgot now. Oh, Law Cooking Engineer. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Saying
That's
our hellos.
yeah. It was it's a fitting end of to the year, folks. It tracks. It tracks. It tracks.
Yeah,
Very
Pumpkin had the never agains for like every food. He's better. Like he did actually eat this. So then last night he's throwing up, but he's only throwing up bile. Like there was no food in it, and not because he hadn't eaten. He had been eaten. It was just like it was long enough since he had last.
yeah.
Anyway, but then his feeder goes off and the other cat starts to eat it. But all night I could hear this cat's stomach going. I was like, I don't know what direction we're going with this. Like it sounded
No.
like there was another animal in the room with us. Like
Oh
it
no.
was so
Poor
loud.
kitty. Oh,
And so
poor
then he was
kitty.
so like I immediately like took his food away from the other cat. But then I realized he really wanted it because he didn't get up and move because the other cat was there. So like once I realized, oh, you're actually starving.
Oh,
Oh my
oh.
gosh. It was, yeah.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, it sounds like he's doing better. I'm hopefully like when you get him back, to his space, everything kind of calms.
Yeah, I need to just get him to eat a lot. He needs to put weight back on. He is so light.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He,
then
I
we
saw.
haven't been able to give him any of those. I was telling you we're giving those chews for his joints and everything. Haven't been able to give him any of that stuff. So
Oh,
he's
right.
back to like hunchbacked and
Oh,
oh yeah,
especially an old
he's a
man.
mess.
Poor baby. We're all a mess. It's a mess this year.
Yeah.
Blah.
Good riddance. Goodbye.
Thank goodness for Chinese food. Saved my family's butt a few times over the years, says Blair. Yeah. Formosa, like in our family of bars, we have a one called Formosa, which is a Chinese spot. And it's in an old train car. It's really cool. It's like an old historical landmark. Anyways, that place on Christmas Eve, of course, of course, was bumping. Like they like
Oh
broke records.
yeah.
Oh yeah, a couple of the bartenders came in after they got done to hang out with us, and they were like, "Oh no, it's Christmas Day." We broke records this year for food sales.
Wow.
We had to turn off the to go, like it's like in the Bear where the to go
Yeah.
going off, and they're like, "Ah!"
Hi,
Like that.
Shannon.
Record breaking, record breaking. We were record breakingly slow. I was so okay with it. We were
Yeah.
so dead. It's hit or miss with us every year. Some years we are crazy busy and wild stuff happens and like you make a shit ton of money. And some years are dead. And this was a dead year. And I was like, I'm kind of okay with that. I
Yeah.
really did. I worked 9 shifts in a row. Well, I got sick for one of them, but I worked 9 shifts in a row essentially. So I'm very okay with all of them being a little on the slow side.
Yeah.
What of Oz was supposed to get snipped tomorrow. There's potentially bad weather. Oh, Oz is like, yes,
Bad
I'd rather go.
weather, bad weather, bad weather. We've been having beautiful weather here.
Oh, it's
Like,
gorgeous today. You have pretty
yeah, we've
weather?
been up in the 50s, which is not like 50s doesn't sound all that
Mhm.
amazing until you realize that the sun is like in your backyard. Like that's where we keep the sun here is it's
Oh,
not
in the
very far
backyard.
away. There's no the sun is
Back
Toby
there.
had said when Toby came to visit, when he came into he was driving back from he stopped by when he came back from Seattle that time. And when he drove through, he said, "Is the sun brighter in Utah?" And I was like, "Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it
It's
is.
coming at you."
It is coming for ya. It is. You gotta want it in Utah, and you gotta be ready to talk to the sun daily.
Yeah, it's
It's
intense.
a daily conversation. 2.25 subscribers, isn't that a record?
Did we get more?
Yes. Yes.
No, okay, I think this is a good time to talk about things.
Oh, that's a good point. Shannon, excellent segue. We all work together like such a fantastic team. All right, guys, we've got a big business time to talk about for the coming year and the channel and what is going on. Because Natalie and I are no longer in the same space, and that doesn't seem to be something that we can surmount at the moment. Like we just there isn't a way to get back together routinely enough in a way that isn't costly or horrible. Anyways, so for the foreseeable future, we are going to Twilight
Twilight.
Twilight try stuff. We feel that we do our best work on try stuff when we're together, and
We're not enjoying making them the same way.
not as fun.
Not. The
Yeah,
trying with your best friend was part of the fun.
fun. The fun was us doing this together, and clearly we can't cook by ourselves. So who's gonna
Right.
hold the pot while I scoop the cake batter out? Like it doesn't work. So
Hmm.
for the foreseeable, it's not gonna die forever and ever. We're leaving the door open to come back and do the occasional try stuff. Like who knows? July may swing around and pickle month may happen, and we decide that we want to spend an entire month torturing Blair in our own personal way.
Right.
So
Or we're together and we decide there's something we want to try together. We just are not going to put the same amount of effort into making them on a regular basis. So we are twilighting try stuff. And we're going to have a going away party for it because it's going bon
hooray!
voyage for a while.
We're having a office style
Yes.
live streamed. We'll set that up later. We're gonna use it as an opportunity to try out some new tech.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Some new
that's gonna be
streaming
on
tech. Yep.
This Friday at 4 p.m. We're having a going away party for Try Stuff. So bring your donuts. We'll have a sheet pancake.
Sheet pancake.
Yeah, they always have like
A
those big
sheet cake.
sheet cake, sheet pan. Oh, because they make it a
A
sheet pan
sheet pan
cake.
cake.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
A sheet pancake.
I've been looking at recipes for sheet pan blah and sheet pan this, and so that the pan part gets stuck in my head.
Tara is, yes, 4 p.m. Tara time
4 p.m. to
on the
your time.
3rd.
Yeah.
We are going to have a happy hour. We are going to do a live try at least one. We might try to come up with some other things. Shannon West, we are going to try that pickle and peppermint stick thing that you tagged us in because that seems like a live try that we have to do.
Gonna go buy a peppermint stick.
So join us for a happy hour going away party for Try Stuff. We'll put information out on the page. It doesn't mean we're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. So also
We're not going anywhere. We're just going to start focusing our efforts someplace else. We're trying to make a movie this year. And we were writing the other day. We have sketches we still are intending to film and things like that. But a bi-weekly, bi-monthly. I don't know. We were doing it twice a month. I don't know what that so not blaming it if it sucks. Oh, it's gonna suck. We're gonna try it anyway, though, Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it will suck.
But also, hey, if you got like some little weird, easy thing that we can get a hold of that we should try, guys, that we can do it on a live try, let me know. We can try it. But yeah, so that is what's gonna happen on Friday. We're having a going away party for Try Stuff.
Yeah, and there is
please join us.
There is stuff cooking in the background. We'll keep you guys posted as things morph and change. We're excited. Like, I'm excited. I'm so excited about the movie. Like, I think
Oh yeah.
we've got meetings coming up and table reads and stuff. Like, there's stuff happening in the background that is so very cool and exciting. So we'll keep you guys posted. Hi, Brian. We'll keep you guys posted as things change. Brian,
Hi, Lido.
we need to reschedule coffee. Brian, are you free Thursday instead of Friday? I just realized. Oh my God, my brain. Anyways, you sick too, Brian? No, he just knows how sick I was because I had to cancel on him for coffee last week. We both canceled on each other for being sick. Anywho, so that's the news for that. I think that's it. I wrote all these notes to myself.
Yeah. So to recap that, Try Stuff is having a going away party on Friday at 4 o'clock Tara time. We are going to do a happy hour. I will be drinking. Tara will be not drinking. I'm going to treat it like old school happy hour.
Yeah.
I'm going to mourn the loss of my friend.
My friend an excuse to do dumb
Maybe
stuff.
I will go find some alcohol to try in honor of Try.
Weird. We know it's going to be gross, but you're going to drink it anyways. Alcohol.
Yes. And so we're going to be trying out a new streaming, not new, jeez. Our friend Sam tried to get us to try this StreamYard thing forever ago. We just haven't had the opportunity. But we're going to try that out on, so it's going to be us trying out this new StreamYard system for doing our live streams. And then we'll be workshopping that on our shishes through the rest of the month.
Yeah.
So you guys will be helping us with that. So yes, Monday, yes, that is correct. So shushes on Mondays and no vids for a while. Yes.
That's the long and the short. Too long didn't read.
And we'll see what else we got cooked up. I mean, like I said, Tara and I are writing. We got done writing a sketch that we're hoping to film as soon as we can get in the same room.
Yeah.
And then was there ever a throwaway social media scene that never was shown? What?
Social medium, the show.
Oh, social medium. I thought I read it as social media.
Blair, that was such a long time ago. I'm sure that there's
Something ended up on the floor.
Yeah, something ended up on the cutting room floor. I mean, there's stuff that probably didn't get filmed because we were trying to book through so many pages in a day that we were rewriting on the fly sometimes. So I don't know. That was so long. That feels like a lifetime ago. Anything before the pandemic feels like a different version of me, if that makes sense. Brian, I just noticed. Oh wait, no, we're good for coffee, Brian. We're fine. That's so early in the morning. I just noticed the biggest change, at least to me, you've changed your name font to typewriter.
Where?
Okay, first off, that you noticed that, Brian Newland,
Where?
that you know the name of the font. I'm guessing it's saying our names on our thing.
On the Zoom?
Yeah, which we have
We
no
did not
control.
have any, we didn't change anything.
That'd be Zoom changing their thingy.
Bottom left of the screen. We didn't change anything.
That's not
That's
us.
just people being awful.
I probably better people. That's just people being awful. That's them making changes that I
I'm
didn't
so
ask
tired of things changing without like some notice.
for. Question. This is not just your world, Zoom. Thank you very much. New Times Roman bold. No.
So yeah, I
Uh,
did think about like us maybe doing our year in review or something live,
that,
like
yeah,
our tries or even
yeah. That's not a bad idea. We should.
but yeah, we'll
What
see.
are we
We'll
normally
come
do?
up with some stuff to do. We'll put some artwork out so you guys get an invitation to the party. We will
Invitation.
be accepting presents.
Instagram.
Just kidding. Um,
Always. Wait, I'm writing on a to-do list. Wait, I gotta make artwork now.
I have that on my list. We need a picture and then we need a background because we're going to be in a virtual bar and I need to find us a happy
Yeah.
hour. Just like we used to do with
Uh,
the stupid happy hour.
um,
Yeah, so that is the going into the new year change. But what I had something I was gonna bring up. Let's see, let's look at this list. This is what my note says. Bye. So I was supposed to have an episode last week,
oh
and
my
then
God. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I know. I was supposed
Have
to
to
have an
let that
episode.
go.
So this is the chaos that has been, behind the scenes here too. Is then I got that giant fever blister. And so I was
Yeah.
waiting for the fever blister to be gone for me to film. But then the cat got sick. And then Justin got sick. And then, and then the holidays and all those things. And I finally was like, Tara, I did not film today, and that means it's not going to happen. And it was like what I was gonna do is I was gonna make ice candles. I don't know if you guys know what these are. I still will probably do
I
this at
still
some
think
point
you
in
should
time.
just do it and just put it up on, just put it up. Like, just do
Yeah,
a little.
ice candles. You put, they do make them in milk jugs, is what they used to do in milk cartons. But I'm not going to do that. And you take crushed ice and then you pour the wax over it and it makes this lacy thing. But what I want to do, and the reason I couldn't do it yet, is because I want to go through and do the same thing, but do a second layer after it's all after all the water. And I wanted to see how it marbles. I think,
Yeah. It'd be really cool.
and
I
it
do it.
depending on what temperature you pour at, like depends on how much it bleeds together. Like
Yeah.
it could have it so it gets like all melty in between. I don't know. Yes.
I say you make a story like a little, like a 1 minute, like, here's the, don't film all of it because that's just gonna be annoying. Like, okay, we're to the point in the episode of the adventure where I've done
I'm
the
just gonna do the
isolation.
reveal. Here's the
Yeah,
reveal, guys,
the
because
isolation part. And then I'm just gonna show you this part and just that part because otherwise it's like filming yourself doing a thing.
well, that was the problem is that no matter what, it was going to be at least 4 hours of filming. And I was like, I'm not going to be getting done until 9 p.m. And then I have to get the footage to you. And then I know you're working all week. And then blah, blah. And then you were sick
Oh,
anyway. So it was better.
that's
But like,
anyways.
Sue, yeah, we didn't do that. But
Oh, Shannon says the ice needs to be on the larger size. I've made them before.
yeah. Well, it depends on what you want it to do. Okay. It needs to be, I mean, I guess, yes, you need it because otherwise it melts too. If it's too small, it melts. And then now you have
That
just a puddle of water
sounds
in your.
so, oh yeah, that sounds so fun. Underwater
See,
candle.
yeah, and I don't want the square containers. That's the reason I don't want to do them in milk cartons because I don't think I'd like the square container.
Fair. Mhm.
So I have solutions,
To these problems and very cool glasses.
and they have different settings.
What do they do? Let's see what they do. What are these?
They're just glasses
I saw,
that they were in my
I saw them on you
stocking.
in a picture and I was like, those are fun.
Yeah, they're in my stocking.
Oh,
So, but I like to slow them down. That's oh look, so it's
yeah.
alternating. Yeah, that's gonna make me sick. That one's just on. Okay.
Okay, I just had this passing thought. If we didn't do virtual backgrounds, which I still think we should for the live stream, what if we print up, you know how on office parties they always print up a letter
A
of
banner.
across both our backgrounds?
Yeah, well, that's what I originally was like, oh, can we get a hold of going away banners? But party stores all closed, so
I know. I almost
I
went to a party city
know.
just to go say goodbye because I went to so many party cities in my youth when I was like
My
a teen,
youth.
my youth.
Yeah, I'm like, I get it. in big cities, but I'm surprised that like in St. George it would close down. Like they can't
Yeah.
survive. But once you're closing them, like it's I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I just I
yeah.
here's the problem is when you need purple balloons, the only place to get purple plates, purple balloons, purple blah, blah, blah was the party store. And then there
Yeah.
happened to be other good things there too. But like you needed some place to go to get the color balloon wrapping, all that stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if someone in like local to Utah will open up, like fill the void. Because I could see that
Yeah.
being like.
Oh, okay. So not rando. So I got a new job. I'm working at I know you know Tara, but like I'm working at the Johnson Arts Center out here. I'm doing their social media for them. Um and what it is, it's a building with rooms in it that people come and do art. They rent out the rooms and like they teach classes, they do workshops, they do whatever. I want I was thinking about starting like a tri club. Like
Fry Club?
yeah, or like just a club that
Oh,
is groups of people that get together once a week, once a month,
yeah.
whatever it happens to be, and you try something new. And
Oh
it
my
could be a
God.
craft, it could be a
Yeah.
game, it could be a food. It could
Yeah.
I was like, what if we all just got those,
Yeah.
world boxes or whatever, and you're all
Yeah. Like
I'm
there's
like, I think, and then I found out there is a tri club in Salt Lake City. No, it's a craft club. It's a craft
Oh,
club that, and they're doing really well. But the
that's
other one
so
was I was
cool.
thinking was doing and I made this and it's once a month. It's adults doing crafts.
Absolutely should
Right,
do that.
guys? Look, I need
That's
a new
a,
business.
that's a good idea.
I have been in this like I have been in this weird like I need a project and Justin is driven absolutely mad by it right now.
It's
But
okay. The flip side is if you have someone like me who is, I have 10 projects and they've all taken over the house. Like the
well,
bookshelf
okay, hold
on
on.
the house.
Because I'm doing this social media, one of the things I find is like art therapy stuff
Oh
is
yeah.
like I am loving doing their feed, like just scrolling through and finding like, oh, there's a
Yeah.
craft. The amount of emails Jax has sent me is out of control. Like, because I just keep sending, ooh, send that to myself. But there was one thing that I shared the other day that was like therapists say that you should have at least, I think it was 5 projects going at a time because different projects fill different parts of your
Yes.
comfort and you need to have one that doesn't stress you in the moment. So it's
Mhm.
like the coloring, you're knitting,
Oh
you're
yeah.
quilling, you're
When I
whatever.
read
They all
that,
feel
I felt
different.
so much better about just who I am as a person. Like, because I always have 5 different at minimum kinds of things going on. Like I'm like, oh, and yeah, and I'm building this bookshelf, and oh, and I'm also doing this watercolor project. Oh, and it makes me feel like a weirdo because people are like, why can't you just focus on one
Yeah.
thing? I was like, because bookbinding is different than Legos. Like it fulfills a different part of my brain. I don't know. Like, don't judge me. So yeah.
Also, I had an idea for a horror comedy. Wait, so I had the idea for Middle Age Massacre, and it's like a middle age wine club who's going through a
Yes.
horror film basically, but they don't fall for the bullshit because they're like what we were watching some stupid. Actually, I didn't hate the movie. It just had so many plot holes. Oh no, that was a different one. We watched Amber Alert, which just there's so many moments where I just want to scream at the television. Arm yourself. Pick up the lamp. Like what? And I
Right.
want her to like be with her cousin, I mean her niece or her babysitter, and now they're going through this thing, and she's just like, "You don't have a weapon yet? Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?"
Arm
You know?
yourself. Yeah. Babysitter. Oh my God.
Anyway, so from that spawned, what if it was a horror film, but it was crafters, and they have all these crafting things around the house, and so like at some point in time they
Yes.
have to arm. So it's Home Alone meets Maggie and Maud,
Yes. Yeah.
and
That's
making
funny.
booby traps with the guillotine from the like.
Bad Moms meets Buffy, says Brian. Brian, yes, yes.
Yes. Anyway, Natalie, tell her about the Legos in Europe.
That's my
Oh,
person.
yeah, the Legos that washed up in Europe. I don't know.
What?
Justin will have to tell you. Some
Oh,
vintage like Legos
oh,
that
I
had
remember it.
like and wherever Legos originated, Denmark, wherever
Oh,
it is, they
cool.
washed up on the shore there, and so you'd assume they were from Denmark.
Yeah.
or wherever they wash up. They weren't. They were a shipment that had gotten lost to New York that long ago in the 80s or early 90s or whatever it was, and has been floating through the ocean and just happened to make its way home.
Amazing. Oh my God, I want those. That's really, I
Yeah.
have to go look that up. That's really cool. I read
Brian, write it. Here, you know what? Let me
Brian.
send you an idea to write, Brian.
Brian, write that. Go write it. Write it for us. We'll make it happen.
We'll make it
Um,
happen. We're in the business now of making things
I'm
happen.
making these happen.
Just not try stuff.
We're not building it from the bottom. We're taking it from the middle. Uh, I read this thing the other day that
Short,
Lego
let's go a short film though. I need a short film. I don't need
Legos is by like 2035, they figured out how to make all Legos out of sugarcane, which I thought
Okay.
was so fun. I'd messaged it, I said to Brian, I was like, look, our favorite hobby is going to be made from the same source material by 2035. Like, I thought it was so
Oh,
fun. Like, oh, here, rum and everything's gonna be made from sugarcane, rum and Legos, sugarcane. So I mean, I can eat
so
my
wait,
Legos.
someone said, what about doing it craft things at old folks' homes? And I'm in. I'm in. I made this. I've been like pinning like all these like silly little art projects. Like there's one where you like cut toilet paper rolls into little thin strips and then you flatten them down and it makes snowflakes that you then hang from the like
Okay, yeah.
let's do it. Like
Wait,
we can have a pour paint day. Let's all just pour paint and make messes.
yes. Oh my God. I think your tri club idea is brilliant. I've seen these like uh crafting hobby boxes. It's like monthly hobby
Yes.
boxes where they send you a different hobby to try out to see if you
Right.
like it before you commit to buying all the things. And I'm like, that's brilliant. That's exactly what you and I love.
Yeah,
Uh, that,
that's essentially it.
it's
But I
essentially,
also don't think I would be using the club.
huh?
I don't think I'd use the club. I don't think it's affordable at that rate.
Oh no, no, don't
Something
do the
that
box.
I would curate.
You do it. Yeah, don't do the box. The box is too expensive. No, you would definitely like figure out what that like charge like a fee. It's a $40 fee a month to join the club, and the fee just goes to in the beginning to just to like pay the
Service
rent
it. Yep.
and buy the Crayolas. I don't know, and then you all make hot glue Crayola artwork. I
Right?
don't know.
Like, because everyone's wanted to do it.
Right, but you don't want to like source the stuff and make the or
No.
have, not everyone has space in their house to like put a giant canvas on the ground to see if they
Yeah.
like painting.
The other part is that it's hard to buy the startup stuff for any craft.
Yeah,
But like one, this place has tons of stuff that we can already use. Like they do a donation thing on a daily basis.
I've
I mean,
seen
I don't know.
those. Yeah,
Yeah, so they have like donate your gently used crafting thing. So like we could use partly that. Like
yeah.
I was even thinking the thing where I want to do where the sweaters where you put the different material behind it and then you
Yes.
sew around the heart, like, and then you
Yes.
cut that out. That's a day project. You can do that in 2 hours with someone, like, and everyone walks out, bring your own sweater, or I'll have some that are there. But like, hey, if you have one that you want to upcycle, a
Yeah.
lot of upcycling will still happen, guys. I don't know why, because that is yeah,
Yeah.
I know they have a club like that in Salt Lake. They just don't have anything like that in this town. Every one of their craft things is aimed at children. And I'm like,
No,
they had
more
an art
adults.
night the other night that was free
Uh,
painting, beginners painting class,
yeah.
but it had 50 people at it in this town. And like now this
I
woman's going to
think
be
it was
charging
too
for her
loud.
class from here on out. Now, um,
Yeah.
they did have one there last year that one of the women who runs the place for the adult
Mhm.
arting thing that I made this. Adult arting. And then I was gonna make merit badges.
All right. Oh my God. Yes. I've always
I know.
that there was a crafting box a lot like right when the box service dumb stuff like when Ipsy first started. I
Hmm.
can't remember the name of this crafting box, but they would send you the craft and they would send you a merit badge for each one, and that was
That's
my
what I want to
favorite
do.
part. That was my favorite part about it was the merit badge. It was like I won the merit badge more than anything else because the
Yeah, I
merit
want to
badge
make merit badges for the people who.
friggin'
So,
welcome.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know, guys. I got all these
Uh,
little. I
this is
needed
like you've had like 5 genius ideas in the
a
last week. Then I'm like,
genius
Natalie,
idea
you
machine.
have to do that. You have to do that.
I
Like you
can't do them
come
all.
up, I know. You're like,
So
I'm gonna
like,
start doing quilling and selling quilling. And I'm like, you should absolutely do that. That's a great
yeah, probably not doing that.
really good ideas and not enough hours to do them
I
all
might
in.
do it. I might do it. Uh, but that was what it was. It was like, oh, it's the end of the year. I have summer projects that if I want to do them, I need to get started on them now.
Yeah.
You know, it
Mm,
was like if I'm going to do that Alice in Wonderland thing, I need to do it I need to start on it now. If I'm going to do the spectacular thing, I need to start on it now.
Do me a favor and just start like a Google Doc or something and just make it Natalie's Amazing Brain and just put every single one of these amazing freaking ideas you've had over the last 20 years of our friendship in a one place so that I can reference them.
In one place.
They're great. You have so many great ideas that like I hate that they could never be done, but like let's just
Mhm.
never forget that they exist. I don't because I forgot about Alice in Wonderland and that's a great one.
I really want to do that one. Yeah. I also
Mary?
need another business. I need to make money so this is where all these projects are like right now is like, okay, I need to make money doing something else.
Yeah,
And
I think
I need it on
the,
my own time kind of thing.
the
So is
club
it
idea I think
starting
is a
up
good
that
one.
theater thing that I think will be successful? Just
Yeah.
like, I mean, I could, you
I
know.
think the club idea has serious legs to be a successful. It's like the pottery mind thing. Like people want to fulfill this crafting want and need and yin, but they don't always have the space, time, or whatever. And going to a dedicated place.
Right.
I think it's brilliant. I think that's actually a really good business model. And the startup on it wouldn't be too hard. And you would use
No.
your art space, the where you're working.
I can get it super cheap. And it's
Yeah,
already super cheap, but I can get it super cheaper.
that
And
would
then,
be
like, yeah, whatever the first projects are going to be, ones that are like
yeah.
using toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, that I mean that's the hardest part is just finding the place to do it and being able to afford the rent to do it. So like your hardest hurdle is done. Hey Ant-Man, welcome. Y'all ready for New Year's Eve tomorrow? No. Oh, is that tomorrow?
Hmm.
God.
How is the candle business going? The candle
Oh
business
yeah.
is actually going very well. January is off for the market, which is fantastic for me. This last Saturday was the first Saturday I had that I didn't have something going. It doesn't mean I did the market every weekend since May, but if I was here and I didn't have some other event, something else going on, I was at the market. So that was the first I don't have anything to do Saturday since May, um, which is crazy. Um,
Oh my
and
God. Yeah.
so all of January is off. They're coming back February, but I think I'm only going to do the one right before Valentine's Day, and then I'm going to take the rest of February off too. And then I need to decide if I am, excuse me, I need to decide what else I'm doing.
Okay.
Like, I want to expand it a little bit, but I don't want people to get overwhelmed with new things inside the booth. Like, one of the
But-
reasons people like the booth is because it's all just the same thing.
Right.
So I have all these other things that I want to make, but maybe I will just stick to upcycling glassware in different ways. So like we
Oh,
talked
okay.
about the planters with the teapots, and
Yeah.
I've seen other ways to do planters with teacups. So,
Okay.
and I saw pin cushions with teacups. I have been pinning all these,
Oh, that's a great idea. I
right?
like
Isn't that
the
kind of
idea of
cool?
upcycling, continuing the upcycling of teacups and
Of glassware,
yeah, that's a good idea.
kitchenware, yeah.
Staying in the same vein, but still getting to branch out, no pun intended with the plants, which the pothos are coming along really well. They're all about to get into put in the soil. Like all of them have
Okay.
got roots. I'll do a head count for you as soon as I go grab a bag of dirt and pot everybody. But they're
Sweet.
looking good. I just pulled them out of, like, I just put them all in water and just shove them away and like let them do their thing so I don't mess with them too much. They're looking
Yeah, so
great.
I was thinking I'd have one table that was all candles
Mhm.
still. That would be the majority of what I have. And then the other table is like, there's a couple pin cushions, there's bird feeders, there's the
Yeah.
plant thing.
Yeah, I think like in
And those might be
theory,
one-offs as I find the thing.
right. Yeah, yeah. Like well, I was thinking like seasonally, like the bird feeders are a seasonal thing. The plant thing could be a seasonal thing. Like you just happen like so in Hypoland where everything is perfect and wonderful, I come to town to film with you in March and I bring them all with me. You can pot
Mhm.
them all in March and then sell them all March and April, which is a great time to sell plants. Like
Yeah, and I think at total I make it's one of those where it's like I make 8 of these and I sell them at whatever, and then that's just how many I have. Like the bird feeders I did, I think total I made 15 of them. I ended up with 4 left over that I'm just gonna scoop out, put that bird seed outside, let the birds have that, and then save those to remake. Because
yeah,
it's $2 cost of that I'm losing on to scoop it out. Like,
see that. Yeah, that's not bad.
you know.
Yeah.
But I made it all up through the candles already. So I mean through the bird feeders. Bird feeders were
Oh,
profitable. Even with
nice.
ditching some of that, the bird feeders were profitable.
Wow. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and the candles are profitable.
Yeah. That's good. I mean,
Kind of
yeah. I
crazy.
mean, you're like what, first year of business? Like that's really hard. You don't normally make a profit your
Yeah.
first year
I
of
kept
business.
things really, the overhead really low,
Yeah,
but
good.
so I don't know. We'll see what happens next.
Preparing for a New Year's war zone, says Jack Boots. I think I'll skip my nightly walk. Yeah. Uh, Blair is catching Jorgen up on everything. And it's like the
Jorgen,
yeah,
hi.
Jorgen too. And it's the funniest little TLDRs. Tara was sick, Pumpkin was sick. Try stuff is twilighting. See you on Friday for a live stream. Like,
We're doing
thank
a
you.
live stream on Friday.
You're doing a great job, Blair. Thank you so
I'll bring
much.
the glasses. Don't worry, guys. I'll bring the
Don't worry,
glasses
your
too.
glasses will be there. Jorgen was sick too, but luckily I was at my mom and dad so they could take. Oh,
Oh,
lucky you! I kicked Brian out. Well, he needed to go to his mom's, and he stuck with me long enough to make sure that my fever got out of the danger zone. And once that happened, I was like, you need to leave. You cannot stay another night because if you stay, you're going to get sick, and then you can't see
and
your
then you
mom.
can't go home. Yeah.
So you need to go now. I will be
Yeah.
fine. I need you to go see your mom because I want to take you to Texas next Christmas. So you need to
Yeah.
go.
We got to make that exchange now.
Selfish reasons. I need you to go.
Oh, so David, I have not sent I've got your candle right here. I am going to the cold, this is the other thing that happened with the
Oh,
winter is that the
yeah.
winter cracked a lot of the candles, not the container, but the candle itself. So I had to do some surgery on it. And get it it's not bad. It's just got a crack in it and I want to fix it. So I'm going to fix the crack in it. And then I'll send it on its way. But I sent my mom bought candles to give to her friends and they are in Mississippi right now. They finally made it.
Yay.
They were lost in Vegas. They've seen more of the world than I have. And my like, they've been to Alabama. They
She's
went
traveled
to
a lot. You've
Vegas.
seen a lot of this country, Natalie.
I
That's a
know.
lot.
They've been all over the place. My mom was like, "Well, I just hope they're safe." I'm like, "Mom, they're staying at hostels and hitchhiking, okay?" Like, but yet she bought candles for me to give to her, the hot cocoa ones to give to her neighbors, and they're not there yet. And I'm like,
Oh no.
it
But they're
just
just in
shows
time.
why I will not be shipping
Yeah.
these
Nope. No.
anytime soon.
No. No.
I will
No.
ship this one, but I will not be expecting it to get there in a timely manner.
Oh, Earbuck, I'm sorry you were sick too. I hope you're feeling better. Two big fireworks being shot off and scares her. So, okay. Oh, you're gonna do this on camera right now?
Oh,
Because
that's a good reason to bring Pumpkin back too.
that's actually a really good point.
I mean, he's
That's a
fine with
lot.
it, but like
That's
that's
a
a
lot.
lot to be good. And we're up above it here, and they're down in the valley of this. It might be way
Yeah.
louder there too. Like,
Yeah.
no, he's got to come back. We're just gonna bring him back, and
Yeah.
we'll close him in the room and hope that the allergens don't spread through the room to the.
Yeah. Sick jokes for joke corner. Yes, joke corner in 1 minute, guys. We're not skipping joke corner. 1 minute. Yeah, I'll take your sick jokes, Jorgen. Excellent. Let's take all bonus points for sick jokes, not for jokes about being sick. There we go.
Mm. So
Uh,
next week, I will be here for Shush next week, but next week I'm going to Northern Utah for a film festival.
Oh yeah.
The first feature I have ever been in is showing there.
Very good.
I haven't seen it yet, so that's scary.
Yep, that's scary. That's scary.
That's I haven't let that sink in yet, how terrifying that's going to be of like
Yeah,
sitting in the theater and watching a feature length of yourself for the first time in front
first
of other
time.
people.
Yeah. I like so understand not like Johnny Depp never watching himself in a movie after filming it. Like, because after you filmed it, you no longer have control over what's going on. They could take your worst take,
Yeah.
they could whatever. It's out of your hands and like for the better sometimes and sometimes for the worse. Sometimes they make your acting better because they edited it better. Like Bryce always makes me a better actor.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a
but
genius.
sometimes like Mike, may I put you on hold? Like here's a little behind the scenes. May I put you on hold? Oh, we're 1 minute in joke corner. Never mind. Sometimes I don't look so
Mhm.
good and may I put
You
you
have to
on
wait
hold?
for the next shush. Stay
That's the
tuned.
next
Does
shush.
Tara like her acting? And may I put you on hold?
Oh my acting is my face. My face is inconsistent. All right, guys, let's do this. Joke corner. Go get your jokes from the internet. Come back. Put joke real big in all caps, and then write your joke the whole thing, the joke and the solution all in one go. I like one-liners. Natalie likes puns. That's a whole thing. Bonus points for jokes about being sick. We'll take those as our bonus points, and then we'll wrap up a little late 1 minute late because I also want to reiterate everything that's going on to you guys. All right, guys, let's do this thing. Waiting for your jokes. I'm surprised that David hasn't already been
Well, we gave him
on
the topic so late. Blair, yeah, 45 minutes. There's
Okay, and I'm
each
gonna,
each each body decides on different what is a feature versus what is a short film. Like I think we're putting it mostly at 59. I don't think 49 is. I think it's more like closer to 60 minutes. SAG has its own rules. IMDb has its own rules. Festivals have their own rules. There's no hard and fast what is a feature because we were going through that with turns out and calling it a
oh, right.
feature.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think SAG's at 80 pages,
I think so. I think so. It's like
80
80
minutes. Yeah.
minutes is what SAG and a couple other entities have determined is the feature length. What you hit the I've heard that, but I haven't read it in a while. So
Yeah.
who knows? I've heard that a couple of times over the years.
Yeah. Some festivals, it's like if 60 minutes and under is a short film, 60 minutes and over, like there's no consensus. I guess it matters with SAG because that's how you pay people.
Yeah, I think so. Like because that defines the
Pay
contracts that you
rates, the
put on.
contracts. Yeah.
Yeah, your budget and then also what it is. So you have to put some kind of parameters somewhere. The
Yeah.
budget for us is really the main thing we pay attention to. We stay in that nice ultra mega micro budget land, which is not hard to do. It's like anything under $300,000 is
I
like
know. Yeah. But I love when people are like, it's a micro budget. And then they like tell me their budget. And I'm like, the
that's a lot of
F are
money.
you talking about?
Yeah, that's a car. That's a house. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. A lot of budgets are insane.
I don't have a house. I have a film I made.
I have
I
a
have a
film.
short film. I
Yeah.
don't have a car. I have a short film.
Back in the day when it was like around the time when my family and friends and stuff were having kids, it's like I'm not having kids. I'm having short films. Like that's my children right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I'm going that route.
And hopefully someday they'll be able to support me when I retire.
Right. Yes.
Who's taking
Yeah.
care of me when I'm sick?
Hopefully it's my short film. I'll just go ahead and do the business time again for all of you who came in late. We are twilighting Try Stuff for the foreseeable future. We're going to have a party, a going away party on Friday, this Friday, the 3rd at 4 p.m. Pacific time, my time. Is that a joke? I don't
Retire.
know. We're retiring. We're not saying we'll never do it again. We're just saying for right now, we are shifting gears. There's gonna be a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes going on. We still will have shush shush on Mondays, but prepare yourself for bumps. Prepare yourself for turbulence.
New bumps
On a
or
plane, just like technical difficulties. Remember
I
when
know.
we first started shush
It's
shush?
always already that way. I don't know. They
It's
won't even
already that
notice.
way anyway. Yeah. So prepare yourself for more turbulence because that's just what we do around here.
Please fasten your seatbelt.
Yeah, and then we'll keep you guys posted as new and exciting things happen. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're just tinkering on right now, and we will let you know as soon as we know what it is we're doing with ourselves.
Right.
You'll know
Yeah,
what
it's not that we're hiding behind the scenes things from you guys. We just don't know
No,
what they are.
we're just not like it's not settled, and the ground keeps shifting, and until it stops moving around, we're gonna keep it tight. Happy New Year's, everyone. Stay safe out there. Happy New Year's, everyone. I am shocked that David hasn't given us jokes yet. David always goes on his own way. I'm like worried my live chat isn't working. It's filtering out anything with the word joke in it.
Right.
And the bots have learned they don't like jokes, and so this is what they're gonna do. They're
Oh
gonna
my
censor
gosh.
anything.
I haven't opened my joke app in a while. Let's go to that.
Yeah, open your joke app. Thanks, Ant-Man. Ant-Man says, we appreciate you both regardless. Y'all are doing so much beyond the scenes. I get that. And I appreciate it, Ant-Man. I know
This
it's
isn't a good
sometimes
one, but I will do it. What is a vampire's favorite fruit?
dragon fruit. No.
A blood orange.
Oh, that makes yep. Boo.
Why did the computer go to the doctor?
Gigabyte.
To the doctor?
I don't know. I'm like just run through possible puns in my head. Like what?
Because it had a virus.
Oh my God. I haven't thought about a computer having a virus in such a long time. It's like not a part of my world anymore.
That's not good. Okay.
That's no good. That's not gonna work out. That, are you done fighting? Okay.
How does a vampire start a letter?
What are vampire jokes? Dear sir or madam.
Yes. No, just kidding.
He's very old school.
Tomb it may concern.
Uh-huh. Uh,
Uh, I went on a once in a lifetime holiday. Never again.
never again. I'm not doing that again. This is a once in a lifetime Christmas. Never
Never
again.
again.
You know what? 2024 only happens once in your lifetime. Thankfully.
Thankfully.
Yes, we're good.
Nope, don't like it.
Don't like it. Pass. I
Don't
like
like
your
it.
earrings, though. I will say that. I just now noticed them. Here's some
Oh,
jokes. What's
I
the
love these earrings, but these are the ones that jump out of my ears.
Oh,
I think I was wearing them during the hot sauce video and it jumped out of my ear.
right. What's the worst thing about being sick?
Being sick.
Sarah blames you and doesn't like you anymore. I have no one to blame but myself. I have no idea where. Well, I think I actually got it from a coworker. She had a fever one day, and I think she was young and healthy and ignored it. Ant-Man, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I guess you could say I'm a fluencer.
Influencer.
Influencer. I'm an influencer.
Why didn't Pinocchio ever get cast in a play?
Because he's great at lying but not acting.
Yeah, the director thought his acting was too wooden. I think you just say stiff, but wouldn't work.
Could also be like, because he's lying, his nose is like incredibly long by the end
Yeah,
of
by the end of the
production.
scene, he's
It's
poked
like
someone's
knocking
eye
out
out.
entire sets. 2024.
Madeline, I love you.
Or no, he's like, it's okay. Follow me here. Pinocchio's in the love scene. His ingenue doesn't know that he actually does have a crush on her. So he says that the titular "I love you" line, and his nose
Doesn't
doesn't
grow.
She goes, and that's when she realizes that he loves her too. Yes, I wrote a movie, guys. Write that.
There, that's our next
Write
short
it down.
film.
Write it down, Brian. What's the best thing about getting COVID?
What?
It leaves you breathless.
Ah.
Nah. Desiree, if a doctor treats your cold, it will go away in 14 days. If you leave it alone, it will go away in 2 weeks.
That's the same,
Yeah,
same,
basically.
that's the same amount.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right. Yes, 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 yes.
What did
Uh,
one mountain say to the other mountain?
you've peaked.
Hi, Cliff.
Hi, Cliff. I want it to be like the tiniest voice. Hi, Cliff.
It does say, "What did the little mountain say to the big mountain?" But I just
Oh,
think I think that's more confusing actually for
yeah, it
me.
is for
I
confusing.
changed it.
What's the best thing about joking about COVID?
Not having it.
Contagious.
It's good.
Oh, why don't mountains catch colds?
Cause they're something about blankets of snow.
They wear snow caps.
Ah.
Jorgen says, Tara will only read messages with joke in front of them. During joke corner, correct. Doctors say you can lessen the chances of depression by walking 1,000 steps a day. Other doctors say you can permanently solve depression in 1 step.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't.
No, they don't. No one's ever said that.
I don't know how to take any of that. It got a little dark in my mind. Where do sick boats go to get healthy?
The doc.
Yeah, the dog. I like that. Why did the banana go to the hospital?
Because it wasn't peeling well.
Yeah, she's feeling bad.
Evidently, I know sick jokes.
You know sick jokes. You know them all.
Every once in a while, no, it's just funny. Like sometimes there's topics, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the day we did otters.
I don't know any sick jokes, but I will try to cough one up. That's Jorgen. That's Jorgen. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Just to reiterate, we are twilighting Try Stuff. Stuff's happening. There's going to be a party this Friday. Party this Friday, live stream, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We'll have artwork coming out.
Specifically, poor Pia.
Specifically, we're couching it because Tara can't speak. We'll have artwork coming out for you guys as a reminder. We'll put a link up as soon as we got it. We're gonna be using some new tech, so prepare for turbulence.
Chaos.
I think you should tune in just to see how bad it's gonna go, because that's
Yeah, come be our guinea pigs and help us figure out this new tech.
yeah. Come up with figure out StreamYard. If you end up on it, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how this works. That doesn't happen. Where do horses go when they're sick?
The barn.
The hospital.
Shut up.
I didn't write it. I didn't write
No,
it. You told me
wrong.
to shut up. I
Bad.
didn't write it. All right, guys. We'll see you at the officially for Shush on Monday, guys. All right. Later.
Peace. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.